Hello and welcome back. My name is Rabellaka, and today I'm going to take a look at the two new kits that came out this week, the Artist Studio Kit and the Storybook Nursery Kit. Now, I did do a live stream looking at it, but I thought I'd clean up the lot a little bit and show you everything. So let's start with the Artist Kit. The Artist Kit comes with a wall, which has a repeating pattern of three panels, basically. And also on this wall, we have some hanging decor. Don't think these actually hold anything. If I try to put anything on there, it doesn't go on there. We also have some artwork here. It's only 4 swatches, but those 4 swatches are very different and could be used in many different situations. Over here, we have a shelf which comes in 6 different colors. We have a pristine, clean version and one that's got paint splatters and is worn. And that is actually something that's you see throughout this pack, is most things have double the number of swatches because they have a clean and a dirty version. And I'm just trying to grab an object here. So this has a couple of places where you can set items. You can set them on top. And I thought there was one lower down, but maybe there's not. Next, what we got is there's this bust here, which is supposed to be some sort of stone, and you can see 6 different colors of stone. There's a white one here and a black one. We have some paint cans. We have palettes in different colors. We have the lily that I'm holding on to here. So the lily I pulled off of here. There's 2 different types of lily. There is a white lily and there's a dead lily, which has petals around it. You can see here on this desk. And it is sitting on a stand that you could use for painting, paint by reference or photographs. And next to it here is another one, which actually has 3 spots where you can place things. So there's one here on this box, one on this side, and one in the middle. And this does come with 4 of the painted swatches as well that match 4 of the colored ones. We have a new tablet for painting. Like the lily, this vase set here also comes with different swatches. So there is a clean one, and then one that has rotten apples and a cracked vase. We have a can of brushes, which comes in several swatches as well. And then over here we have an artist cart, just so I get the name right on this. This is Ready, Set, Go, or that's the North American way of pronouncing it. Ready, Set, Go cart. And then next to it we have the rolling drying rack. So you can see, again, it's got the painted and the pristine versions of it. And there are spots where you can set things. There's a couple of different spots. Oh, hold on. This is a new woodworking table. The first new woodworking table that we've had in the game. So it's the Craftmatic Woodworking Table 2.0 and has many swatches. There's 16 swatches here. And again, all of them are different colors of wood, plus yellow and I think blue, yeah. And there are clean and dirty versions of these as well. As far as color schemes, most of the objects in here are just wood tones. Some have more colors, and some things also have yellow and blue, and black and white. Everything comes with black and white pretty much. So this one here is the companion cabinet by .ect. And then next to it is another cabinet, and this is the Pollux storage locker, which I think this would look nice if you have it in, say, like a library or an office or something like that. And sitting on the back here, we have it's a pile of sketchbooks. This one here, collection of sketchbooks. And then we have a light, and this is actually a very bright light. Let me show you. This is nighttime. You can see how big of an area it lights up. Now there are 10 of them here, but still, just one, it is very bright. If I take this out here, lights up the whole area, kind of in a directional light that wherever the two lights are facing. Back to day. And here we have a new easel, and it's the same thing too. It comes in several colors, in both a clean version and a painted version. And then over here we have the notorious slop sink, which has 7 different colors, and then 3 that are dirty versions of some of these ones. And then this is the Studio Drape backdrop, and it comes in several colors as well, and this would be good for doing paint by reference or photography. There's a solid black, a solid white, and then several color combinations as well. And this blue one here inside looks like this. And then on the floor here we have the accidental paint splatters. So there's a couple different varieties here. We have ones that look like splatter paints and things that were set down, and some that look like they were, I don't know, maybe mixing paint or something on the floor. So a bunch of different designs there. There are no new floors for this kit. And I think that is everything here. It's quite a lot here actually, and lots of different colors. The most exciting thing I think is a new woodworking table, new tablet, and new easel. We haven't gotten new ones of those ever for some of those, and I don't know if we've actually gotten a new easel in other packs. We have several already, but this is another one, and it's kind of an interesting look. And this is the styled room that comes with it. So you could actually just stick a roof on it, some walls on the outside, and make it into like an artist's shed, basically. It works as a simple little room on its own. Okay, so the other kit that we got yesterday is the Storybook Nursery Kit. And this one also has a lot of different swatches for things. So most of the default swatches are actually black. This thing here is clothing. Not sure why it doesn't show up in the picture, but it's actually clothing. So there's 2 different sets of colors for this. There's these colors here, and then there's this set here, which is almost all the same colors, except that there are 5 different white and off-white swatches. And no green for some reason in these ones. But what we have is there is a wallpaper here, which is looks like it's Pleasant View from The Sims 2 in different neutral colors. And this is the tall wall version where we have lots and lots of clouds. I'll just show you up here. I have a second floor. This is the short wall version, and you can see it's a little bit compressed. There aren't as many clouds. But this is the bridge from the Pleasant View from The Sims 2 and the water tower. And if you look closely, let's see if I can zoom in here. This looks like a familiar house. Oh. So that's the wallpaper. And since I've got this wall up here, let's take a look at the curtains that it comes with. So these match, for the most part, this set here, with a couple different ones. There's not quite as many whites. There is this gray one here, and then there's a solid white one here that actually matches the last set here pretty well. But there's not one that matches this. And there's this gray one instead. So in these colors here with the green, we have the Clowntastic canopy on the wall, and then we have a bassinet, beautiful bows bassinet, and there's a little bit of lore tucked away in some of these descriptions. This one says it's a beautiful gift from Aunt Agnes. And then next we have cribs. The heirloom crib is an exact replica of the one carved by the infamous Gunther Goth. Made of fine oak from Pleasant View's forests, and it is just as comfortable as it is elegant. And then next we have toddler beds. And then we have a rocking chair here, the Little Haven rocking chair. And then next is this decorative Wagon wares, and it mostly matches the other one, except that instead of yellow, it's this red and gold. I don't think much else here actually has red and gold. Well, this one does, but it's interesting that they skipped the yellow on this one. And then in front of that is the Soft and Supple playmat, which is only available otherwise through Growing Together. This is one thing that I'm very surprised to see in a kit. But these match with all of this, except that there's no pure white one here. And then the next set of things we have, there are no green swatches, and like I said, there are 5 white swatches. So actually, we have the shelves up on the wall here. The Lavish Ones wall shelf. So they match sort of well for, like, there's 4 here that match these 4 colors. 3 that match the pink, blue, and yellow. And then all the rest are varying shades of white. There's kind of an champagne and gold, and then like an off-white or champagne and silver. And then we have white and gold, white and silver, and white and white. Now matching those shelves, we have, turn this way so you can see it. Actually, it's this way. So you can see this better. It's a dresser. And it says the Lavish Ones clothing rack. And there are some spots where you can set things. I'll just grab a picture so you can see there's a slot there. There's a slot there, and there's a slot down on the bottom. And then there is a spot to hold clothing here. And there is only 6 colors of the clothing. There's black, white, pink, blue, green, and red. So these are the dressers here. And then in front of them is a bookshelf. It's a Storytime bookcase. It says, when your little one is ready for story time, look no further than this elegant cabinet of children's books featuring beloved classics like Goodnight Plum Bob, Oh, the Cow Plants You'll Grow, Make Way for Llamas, and The Very Hungry Void Critter. And then the next thing is another item that is only available in Growing Together until now, and that is a change table. So this change table matches all of these. There's no green one, but I did see over here in this room here, they put it in with green and yellow together, and actually looks really nice. We've got the change table. And then in front of the change table, we have, not the toy box, we have nightstand. So this set seems to be called Lavish One. So Lavish One's nightstand, and it matches the change tables and the bookshelves here. And then in front of the nightstand is a toy box. This heirloom toy box. And I almost forgot, there also is a lamp there. So the Mr. Gerbit table lamp. Says is it Gerbit or Gerbit? Let me know what you think. So it says that he is a friendly and kind llama friend that all Sims love, no matter how big or small. He'll always accompany you by being the most wholesome beacon of light in any room. And it mostly matches these again. This one's really dark purple, but anyways, it's still purple. And then this one seems almost more like a lavender color. And we've got a light blue, and this is a dark blue, yellow, and the champagne. And then this is actually black and gold. So it's like there's two that match this swatch. And then in front here is something that I was actually very excited about. We have new building blocks. So antique blocks, a well-loved set of wooden blocks rumored to be Bella Goth's favorite childhood toy. So most of them are wood tones. We have a lot of browns here and white, black, there's two more browns, and a gray one. And some of these are just painted with some simple letters. And the others are painted with hot air balloons. I think it's a sloth and a spaceship. And then on the front here we have a raccoon and a circus tent and a llama and a rose. And then next up we have some pictures, and I think these are pictures. I'm sure that this is Bella Goth, and I'm fairly certain that this is maybe Mortimer Goth, or this is Mortimer Goth. And then I think this might be Bob Pancake. And there might be one in here that is Eliza Pancakes, I'm not sure. Maybe this one. But I think these might be some of the Sims that we have in the lore already. Alright. Next up is this group of friends here. The Friendly Fur Friends plush. And they are very cute. They actually have tails on the back. So if you weren't sure what some of the characters were. So this is a possum. This one is a raccoon. Skunk, a cat. Another cat that looks very much like Bella Goth. A fox, a rabbit, and a sloth. And we've got some rugs here. The plush naptime rug. So most of them match up with the colors till about here, and these are easier to see in the darker light. There we go. And then we've got, one that's pure white on white. And then we've got some that have circus animals, flowers, and forest animals. So this actually would go really well with the base game infant stuff that came with the infants updates, because there's a lot of the same animals in it. I think that would go really well. Let me just get the light back here. And then over here we have a diaper bag down here. It has 9 different colors that mostly match with the items as well. The description's pretty short. It says, "No Sim would ever dream of leaving home without it, trust us." And it's just decorative as well. Then we also have a dollhouse, which should be familiar because this is the goth house. Made into a dollhouse. It's even got a little shark pond out in front here. And from The Sims 2, we have the little graveyard and mausoleum here. So we've got some dark colors and some light colors on this one. And you can see here we've got a chandelier. The super fragilistic chandelier, which is quite pretty. It doesn't give off as much light as the other pack light does. It does give off a fair bit. So if we go into the room over here, which has saucer lights, but it also has this as well. All right, let's go back to daytime again. And also we have over here the mobiles to hang from the ceiling. And these have little hot air balloons in them. And I'm going to try to zoom in. But if you zoom in close, get that sweet spot there. There's a little Bella Goth inside each of these mobiles. And that's from the Sims 2 lore as well. Oh, so I forgot to read the description for this one, the Wagon Wares. It says this heirloom wagon toy has been passed down for generations. It was initially purchased from from Apothecary Todd in Magic Town, who claimed it would bring joy and prosperity. So some of these actually have lore as well from The Sims 1. There's another one that does as well. I can't remember which one it was now. And then there is a room with this as well. So it comes in the 2 colors that we saw in the promotional pictures, and then this one, which is the yellow, like pale yellow, and sage green. And I think this looks really nice. So, I think this would make a complete nursery, and they just added a couple of pictures. And these curtains, they look very nice over top of these windows. They fit pretty much perfectly. So this is an overview of all the items from the 2 kits. I'm not saying whether I think you should buy them or not, although I do think that if you have infants if you play with infants and toddlers, this kit here definitely would be a good one to have. Just so you have some variety in like the blocks and change tables and the play mats if you don't have those already. Alright, well thank you for taking a look at this with me. If you're new here, you can click on like and subscribe for more videos, and I will see you next time. Bye!